This conference will now be recorded.
So can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. See. So this is the employee table. See, my requirement is I'd like to find the employees who don't have commission. Display the employees who don't have commission. Okay. Display the employees who don't have commission. Okay. Just a second. So can you try this query? Display the employees who don't have a commission.
Select a
Enable
star
try.
from EMP where commission equal to null.
Equal to none. Okay. Any other answer? Commission equal to
Null.
null, right? Okay. Any other answer? Jay, you want to try?
Where commission is equals to 0.
No.
So can we use
See, whenever you are working with null, right? If you say equal to null, it will not return any result. So what you need to do is you need to say is null. Okay.
Easy.
Is null. Okay. You should use is null. Only for null, you should use a keyword called is. Okay? Now, my next question is, I would like to display the employees who have commission. Okay. Who have commission. So what would be the correct? Is
not null.
Not null.
correct. Very good. Yes. And yesterday we have seen one example, right? Display the employees who are working in 10, 20, 30. Okay. So this is my requirement. So how would you write the query? Select star from
employees.
Okay. Where employee department number equal to 10 or department number equal to 20 or department number equal to 30, right? So this is how you need to write a query, correct?
Yes.
So this gives you the details of the employees who are working in department number 10 or 20 or 30. Okay.
Yes.
Now this query can be written in another way. So that is nothing but, so instead of writing these many or conditions, you can use an operator called in operator. Okay. So simply, if you just say department number in 10, 20, 30. Okay.
Yes.
So this is far better. This is much easier than the above one, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you should use a operator called in. Now, one more requirement. Display the employees who are not working in 10th department. Display the employees who are not working in 10th department. So what would be the query?
Select star from employee where department number is not in.
Correct. Very good. You
Not
should
in
say
10.
not in 10.
10.
So you don't bother about the employees who are working in, who are working in other than 10. Okay. So you should use not in operator. So this is how you need to use not in operator. So yesterday I have showed you the, yes. So this is the employee table information. Just a second. Yeah. See, yesterday we have seen, right? In 10th department, I have
Yes.
3 employees. 20th, I have 2, 3, 4, 5 employees. In 30th department, I have 6 employees, right? So when I have given you a requirement, like this is my requirement. In 10th department, I have 3 employees. In 20th department, I have 5 employees. In 30th department, I have 6 employees. So this is how I need to get an output. Okay, so I'll tell you how to do that. You just try to observe, this is very important. So if you don't understand, I'll repeat again. So I'm just grouping all the 10s in one place. Okay. So I just grouped all the 1, 2, 3. Yes, all the 10s in one group and all the 20s in another group. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So this is one group and this is second group and 30. So this is another group. Okay. So this is a group, right? This is one group, 20th, 30th. There are 3 groups, right? So in 10th department, I have 3 employees. In 20th department, I have 5 employees. In 30th department, I have 6 employees. So how you see, even though there are 3 times the department number 10 is displaying, right? Even though it is displaying 3 times, you're just grouping everything into a single. This is a group 10
Yeah.
and you're giving the count. This is a group, you're displaying once and you're giving the count. This is a
Yeah.
group, you're displaying one time and you're giving the count. Okay.
Yes.
Now you understand, right? What do you mean by group? Okay.
Yeah.
So all the similar elements you are grouping together. Clear?
Yes.
This is a group. This group contains 3 employees. This group contains 5 employees. This group contains 6 employees. Okay. Now I'll talk about group functions. Group functions or aggregate functions. Both are the same. When I say group functions or aggregate functions, both means the same. Let me tell you the group functions that are available. The first one is max, min, count, average, sum, list, AGG. Okay. So these are the different group functions that are available in Oracle. Okay, we'll see our requirement. I'll just give you the requirement. So I'll tell you the important points. So the important point is whenever you use group functions with a normal column, the normal column should be in the group by clause. Okay. See, you'll understand the meaning of this statement by seeing this example. Try to see this example. Select department number, comma, count of star from EMP, group by department number. So if I run this query, right? So what you're getting? 10, 3 records, 20, 5 records, 30, 6 records. So why I am grouping with the department number? Try to see this example. So I told you this is one group, this is second group, this is third group. So what is my grouping column? Department number, right?
Yes.
My grouping column is department number. What
Yeah.
I'm trying to find out, I'm trying to find out the count. So in 10th department, I have 3 employees. 20th, I have 5 employees. 30th, I have 6 employees. So this is not in a, I mean to say, order, right?
Yes.
So I want to make it in a proper order. So what I need to do, I need to use order by department number. So if I use this, right, first I'll get 10, next 20, 30. So my requirement got fulfilled, right? So I'm
Yes.
able to get the output which is requested. Okay, clear?
Yes.
Okay, now tell me what is the total salary of the 10th department? Tell me the total salary of the 10th department. 1300,
5,
5000
245,
and
245.
2450. Okay, so it would be 8750, right? 8750, correct? Correct. In 20th department, what is the total salary? 950.
955,000.
Sorry, 3000 plus
No.
3000 plus 2975 plus 800.
Yes.
So it would be 9775, right? 9775. Now tell me the total salary of the 30th department. 950 plus 1500 plus 2850, 1250, 1250, 1600. It would be 9400. 30th department 9400. So this is the total salary. Clear? So what is the grouping column here? Grouping column.
Salary.
Salary.
No.
22.
Department number is the grouping column.
Yes.
See, even though you have 3 times the department is repeated, you are grouping them and displaying it only once. Clear?
Yes.
See, this is very important. You should understand what do you mean by group by column. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. So the group by column is the department number. Now I need to get this output. For that, what I need to do, I need to write the query something like this. Department number, sum of salary. Okay. Can you see here?
Yes.
10th department 8750, 20th department. Yeah.
Yes.
Now I would like to find out the minimum salary of the each department. Now tell me what is the minimum salary in 10th department, 20th department, 30th department? 1300, right? This is the minimum salary. In 20th department, what is the minimum salary?
800.
800.
20th department, what is the minimum salary? 800, right?
800.
What is the minimum salary in 30th department?
950.
950.
950. Okay, so this is your requirement. To achieve this requirement, how you are going to write that query? Min. Okay.
Yeah.
Min. Okay. Now tell me what is the maximum salary in each department? Maximum salary in each department.
10,
10th
5,000.
department.
5,000.
Yeah, 10, 5,000. And 20th,
3,000.
3,000.
3. Right. In 30th department,
2800.
2,800.
28.
2,850.
2850.
2850.
2850. Okay. Now, for that, what you need to do?
Max.
Yes, you need to use max. Clear, right? 10th department, 5,000, 20th, 3,000, 30th, 2850. See, my requirement is something like this. I'd like to display the employee numbers. So in 10th department, can you tell me the employee numbers? Display the employee numbers who are working in 10th department. In 10th department, 7934, comma
7,839.
7839, comma
7,782.
7782.
7.
Okay. In 20th department,
7,902.
7902, comma
7,876.
7876, comma
7,788.
77, yes, 7788, comma
7,566.
66, comma
7.
7369. Okay. In 30th department,
7,900.
7900,
7,844.
2844,
7,698.
698,
7,654.
76, okay,
7,521.
7, and
7,499.
7499. Okay, so this is my requirement. Clear? This is my requirement. So how you are going to achieve this? So you are going to achieve this with a function called list AGG. I'll give you the syntax. List AGG of column name, comma delimiter. Delimiter within group order by column name. Select so this is the syntax. Clear? No. So what do you mean by normal column? Okay, this is the syntax. Okay. Clear, right? This is the grouping column. So what do you mean by grouping column here? Department number. What do you mean by normal column? employee number. So delimiter is nothing but the separation operator. Okay. So delimiter is nothing but the separation operator. So you're separating employee numbers with comma, right? This is called a delimiter. Within group order by, you just give employee number. Okay. I'll tell you which one we need to give, but just give employee number. My table name is EMP. Group by grouping column here. So the grouping column is department number. Can you see the result here?
Yes.
See, the only thing is here, the tricky thing is you need to understand the syntax and you need to remember the syntax. You should understand what do you mean by grouping column and what do you mean by a normal column. See, grouping column, I'll tell you a blind rule. Grouping column will have duplicates. Normal column will not have any duplicates. Clear? Grouping column will have duplicates. Normal column will not have any duplicates. If you check the above example also, see, department number is a grouping column. It will have duplicates, right?
Yes.
Clear? And similarly, if you take any example, see, this is a normal column. Why I am saying this is a normal column? See, for the normal column only, you are going to apply a aggregate function. What are the aggregate functions available? We have max, min, count, average, sum, list aggregate. Okay, you should remember that these aggregate functions will be applied to a normal column and will group with a grouping column which will have a duplicates.
Yes.
Yes. Now you understand this requirement, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'll give you one requirement. So my requirement is I would like to display table name in the columns: employee number, employee name, job, manager, hire date, salary, commission, department number. This is my requirement. Can anyone tell me how to write a query for this? This is my requirement. This is my table name, and all the columns of the table should be separated with a comma. Just give an idea how you're going to write this query. Any vague idea? Now tell me, did you understand the requirement or not?
Select employee listing.
No, no,
Listing.
no,
No.
no. See. If you run this query, right, what you're getting the employees who are working in the department. I mean to say, you are listing down the employees with a comma who are working in 10th department, 20th department, 30th department, right?
Yes.
So here my requirement is I would like to display the table name and all the columns of the table should be separated with a comma. This is my requirement. See, I'll tell you, try to follow. Select table name, comma, list AGG of column name, within group order by column ID from user underscore tab underscore columns where table underscore name equal to employee group by table name. So you are able to get the same output, right?
Yeah.
Difficult to understand? See, before implementing this, you should understand one point. See, how you are going to find out the column information of a table. Tell me. Select start from user underscore tab underscore
Column.
columns where table underscore name equal to emp. So if I write this query, I'm going to get the columns of a table, sorry, table called emp, correct? This is my table name. These are the different columns. Clear?
Yes.
And can you see column ID here? See, this column ID is nothing but the order in which the column names are specified while creating the table. See, let's say I'll tell you what do you mean by this column ID. So the column ID is nothing but create table emp employee number, employee name, job. Okay. See, this order, employee number is at the first place, employee name is at the second place, job is at the third place. So this order will, see, if you want to know what is the order in which you have created the table. So this particular column will gives you the list of columns that you are defined. Here, Jaya, are you able to follow?
Yes, sir.
Any confusion here? I know it is confusing, but just try to understand. So if you practice this for like 3 to 4 times, just try to understand what is the syntax and how you are putting the logic here. See, I'll tell you. So how you're getting this one? Employee number, employee name, job, manager, hired. So you're giving the order by with a column ID.
Yes.
What if you give the order by with the employee? I mean to say column name. See, I'll just paste this output here and try to see the difference between the. See, if you use order by column name,
Yeah.
it gives in the ascending order. C is the first one, right? A, B, C. C,
Yes.
D, E, correct?
Yes.
Clear, right?
Yeah. Got
See,
it.
the only way to understand this logic is you need to remember the syntax and you need to know what is your requirement, okay? And you should know what is a grouping column and what is a normal column. Clear?
Yeah.
See, I'll give you one example. Select start from EMP. So this is the employee tables information. Let me, yeah, employee number, employee name, job, manager, hire date, salary, commission, department number. Okay. See, can I insert a record something like this? 7369 Bala, he is a salesman. His manager is 7902. Let's say he joined on 25th of August 2020. His salary is 20,000. His commission is 2,000. He belongs to 33%. So can I insert a new record with this information? Can anyone tell me?
The employee number
Why?
already exists, Bala.
Okay. See, the employee number is already there in the table, but if you are trying to give the same employee number for a newly joined employee also, is it a valid like record?
No.
No, right?
No.
This is an invalid entry, correct? So
Yes.
try to see whether your table is accepting the invalid information or not. So ideally, see, two employees shouldn't have the same employee number, correct? But try to see whether your table is accepting the invalid data or not. Insert into EMP, employee number, employee name, job, manager, hire date, salary, commission, department number, values, 7369. And I told you date and character information should be in finger quotes. See, let's try to insert this record. Maybe the spelling is wrong.
Hire date.
See,
Drawings.
it is accepting the invalid entries, correct? My table is accepting invalid entries. So how you are telling it is an invalid entry? Because no two
Same.
employees have the same employee number. Okay. So let's say if you try to query employee from table EMP where employee number equal to 7369. So you're getting two records, right? So ideally it shouldn't be the case, right?
Yeah.
See, the table which you created is accepting the invalid entries. So as a developer, you should restrict the invalid entries into the table. Clear?
Okay.
So that is your responsibility. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to insert one more record. I'm just specifying Krishna is a clerk. His manager is 7369. He joined on 21st April, let's say 19. His salary is 2000. His commission is 200. He belongs to 20th department. So, can I have any employee without employee number?
No.
So, ideally, null means nothing. There is no employee number, correct?
Yes.
Okay. It is not equal to 0, but there is no value. So if there is no value in Oracle for a particular column, it is a null value. Clear? So can I insert this invalid entry into my table? Try to verify whether you are able to insert the invalid entry into the table. Null. Okay, see, generally null, you shouldn't give any single quotes for a null value. This is very important. If you give a single quote, that becomes a character. Okay, just do remember, you shouldn't give any single quotes for null value. It should be null only. Okay.
Yeah.
See, please stop me if you don't understand. This is very important. If you understand and if you practice this,
Yes.
then, okay, then you can write any kind of queries. Okay, let me insert this. Mm,
Yeah.
maybe just for the time being, just forget about this one. Now try to insert this report. So it is saying one row inserted, which means my table is accepting invalid entry. So what you need to restrict? You need to restrict the duplicate employee number, and also you should restrict the null value for an employee number. Okay. Now one more thing. I'm just giving 5555. Employee's name is, let's say, Jaya, and she is a clerk. She belongs to, her manager is 7782. She joined on 15th October 2018. Her salary is, let's say, okay, 2000. Commission is 400. I'm giving mm, let me have a table called department table, and I have department number, department name, and location. Okay. So you have seen the department table, right? Yesterday, this is the department table. Okay. So just try to see the departments what you have. I'm giving us 50. So see, in your company you have only 4 departments. Okay, 10, 20, 30, 40. But can you recruit an employee in 50th department? Yes. See, in your company you don't have a department called 50. But how
Yeah.
can you recruit an employee who doesn't belongs to the existing departments? Correct?
Yes.
There's no way. See, this particular department itself doesn't exist. Then how can you recruit an employee which is not there in your company? So this is invalid, right? So
Yes.
what you need to do, before inserting data into this table, you need to make sure that this particular department exists in department table. Clear? So So I mean, so this is also an invalid entry, right? You shouldn't recruit an employee in a department which doesn't exist in the company, correct? Here, any notes? అదవుతుందండి
Yes, sir.
ఎవరున్నారు? ఓకే, సో జయ ఓకే మీకు అర్థమవుతుంది. ఇంకెవరున్నారు? చందన మీకు అర్థమవుతుందా?
అర్థం.
నిద్ర వస్తుందా చందన?
లేదు, వాయిస్ వినిపిస్తుందా?
వినిపిస్తుంది. ఓకే, ఫైన్, రైట్. Here what we are trying to do, we are trying to restrict the invalid. Yeah, just give me one moment, I'm getting a call.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, see here the point is we are trying to restrict the invalid entries into the table. So let's say as per my company policy, the minimum salary of the employee should be greater than 500. Okay, so that is my company policy. So I'm recruiting an employee, let's say Sai. He is a analyst. His manager is 7566. He joined on 13th of September 2017. His salary is, let's say I'm giving us 400. Okay, commission is 100. He belongs to 10 department. But see, salary 400 is not an invalid entry, but as per my company policy, this is invalid entry. Clear? You are able to follow, right? See, as per my company policy, this is invalid entry. No employee should have a salary less than 500. Okay? So I should restrict these entries. You're clear, right? So try to observe how I'm going to restrict this one. See, what is this 7369 and 7369? Duplicate, right? Correct?
Duplicate.
736
Yes.
duplicate, right?
Duplicate.
Okay. So what I need to restrict?
Duplicate.
We should restrict duplicates in
So
employee
spelling.
number. Sorry.
Duplicate spelling.
Okay, so I should restrict duplicates in employee number column, and what I need to restrict? I need to restrict null values. Okay, so I need to restrict null values in employee number column. Okay. And I should check whether the salary is greater than 500 or not, right? For salary, I should check whether the salary is greater than 500 or not. Okay. Now, and what I need to do here for department number, I need to check whether the department number which I am entering into employee table should present in department table or not, correct?
Yes.
Right? We are able to understand, right? So this is for department number column. Okay, we'll see the first requirement. I should restrict duplicates in employee number column. Okay. I'll tell you one more requirement. I'm adding one more column called mobile. Okay. Let's say the mobile number is 9. So this is the mobile number column. So I'm recruiting one more employee. So can I give the same employee, same mobile number? No, right?
Okay.
No, right. Okay. This is also invalid entry. Okay. So I should restrict duplicates for mobile number column. Okay. Let me add the column here. See, try to see how I'm adding the column. Yes, I'll tell you this later, but okay, see, this is the data, right? But if you observe, right, Alen and Ashraf are having the same mobile number. Okay. It's already 10, right? But see, I'll tell you this tomorrow, but it will take at least 40 minutes to complete. Okay. I'll take this tomorrow, this thing. But like so far, like, do you have any questions?
Bala, can you share the recording file? Somewhere between I have lost the connection.
Yeah, I'll share. Yeah, I'll share.